So, hey guys, Chauzu here. Today I want to share a new personal achievement to you guys of mine that happened thanks to the World Cruise. We haven't got the World Cruise rewards yet, but me trying so hard for World Cruise is what allowed me to gain this achievement. So it's been a personal goal of mine, so I'm very happy. But we're not just going to celebrate, but I want to talk a bit about this feature in general, because it is my opinion that this feature does more bad than good. And I'm talking about the bounty rankings. And yeah, you're going to see my achievement right away here. I managed to go up 7 places this month, which means that for the first time ever, I am in the top 20 of bounty rankings, which makes me very happy. I've been aiming to do that. I didn't think I'd get to there without the World Cruise rewards, and even then maybe not, but yeah, it helps. Like, I've been placing well. It was like top 50 in the Blitz, top 100 in PvP since I blew the top 10. We talked about that already. But top 30 treasure map, 3rd place Kizuna, my team placed high, so yeah, it adds up all of that. So I managed to jump quite a bit, so I'm very happy about that. And yeah, if we look at people above me, there will be some other TRA people. The End is an old TRA guy who quit, which is sad. But other than that, a lot of Skypea, a lot of Assault Force, a lot of Aid. We even have one from LT here in Scotsea. But yeah, all of these are people who does well consistently and have been in a strong alliance since the start, basically. Because that's the main difference between me and almost everybody else. Maybe not Dr. P, he's never been in a big alliance. He is just a monster who goes hard all the time, so he has probably earned more bounty than I have. But yeah. Before I joined TRA, I was in Passione for a bit, but for most of my time when alliances and bounty have existed, I've been in my own alliance that I made, which was called Pig Squad. And this really set me back, because when you're in a big alliance, like if we take right now, when I am in TRA, at least at the moment, you basically finish really high in every event. So not only do you get your personal awards, but you get a very high team reward. And with Pig Squad, I never got any really high team rewards, and over time that does matter. So it means I've had to catch up since joining some of the bigger alliances, and now it has finally happened. I don't really see top 10 happening. And the main reason for that is that, yeah, I don't really go hard at that often. A lot of the people closest to top 10 always goes hard, which I don't. The only thing that could happen is that I'm not quitting anytime soon. But if someone else quits, I might be able to pass them, which will happen with the End here, who is wanted from TRA before. Not a fun way to pass someone, but it is what it is. But yeah, enough celebrating my personal achievement. The main thing I want to talk about is the bad part of bounty, because in the end, bounty doesn't matter. Like, me being 90th place in bounty, like if I was placed 1900 instead, it wouldn't change anything. Like, bounty can give you gems, so I'd have got less gems with less bounty, but gems you can buy or save, so it doesn't matter. So really it's just a status symbol. And while I think personal bounty is fine, the main issue with bounty comes from the alliance bounty, since there is like a competition with bounty. And I will say I have zero interest in the alliance bounties, but the reality is that many others do. Like, I know a lot of alliances really try and change their lineup to optimize bounty to place as high as possible. But the main issue is that since people a lot of alliances in the top 100 want to rank high in the alliance ranking. It means that if you're a newer player with less bounty, or if you're an old player who has started playing more recently, it can be hard to find a good alliance. So we have this weird situation where if you're kind of an old-timer who played before a lot but now don't play a lot. I know some on Discord. They have a really easy time finding alliance despite barely not playing at all. And then we have people who go really hard and they can't really get any good alliance, and that sucks for team events and such, since you don't get any good help from alliances. So yeah, I do really feel like the team portion of alliances, it really serves no purpose at all. And ironically, they're even doing a big event with bounty for alliances, and we're going to be able to get a lot of legend tickets depending on how much bounty your alliance has. So this is basically the biggest alliance bounty thing event yet. And yeah, I think it's a shame that they try and make a big deal out of that. I've talked with a lot of people who I really feel for, who play a lot, but they won't be able to join a good alliance, is that it will drag down the alliance bounty so much. And it's just sad. It's all because of this dumb alliance ranking, and I stand by that this one shouldn't exist. It's like, it doesn't matter, because as I've said, a lot of alliances try and play this ranking as well. For example, we can take Assault Force. I know it sounds like I'm always talking about them. It's just the easiest example, and we know this happens. Like, we have also Assault Force 1 in first, and we have their second team here in 8th place. And the thing is that Assault Force has a pretty easy lead for first. So what they do is that they ensure they get first place in the ranking, and then they distribute their bounties at their second team is as high as possible. So yeah, if they did things optimally, they'd be even more in first place, but their second team wouldn't be in the top 10 possibly, for example. So there's no like long-term thing. You don't really commit to alliances. So like we used to joke a bit, like when there are like changes in alliances, we make like football transfer joke that yeah, they moved on a free transfer, stuff like that. But yeah, that's my take on alliance bounties, but I'm okay with personal and I'm happy to be top 20. Let's see if I can keep it or if I'm dropping eventually. Might happen. But yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.